Alright, to get started on our beet brownies, we're first gonna peel and chop off the ends of our beets. I also washed these before. I did more beets than you need to. You only really need a half a cup or so of beet puree, which is about 2.5 beets, but I thought might as well just prep a couple extra just in case. And any leftover beet, that you don't use, you can just roast again after and cook, and that's awesome. So now we're gonna get into making our oat flour, and I'm just adding 1.5 cups of oats to a blender until it's fine. We're gonna set that aside while we make our flax egg, which is basically flax meal and water combined, and then we're gonna also set that aside until it's nice and thickened. And once we get to that consistency, then we'll be able to use it. So now I'm also mashing a banana. You can also use applesauce instead for this recipe, but today I used a banana. And this is my beet puree after my beets have been cooked and are ready to be blended. Okay, so to the blender we're gonna add pretty much all of our ingredients. So some flaxseed mixture that we prepped before, the mashed banana that we prepped before. I'm doing some coconut milk from a can here. Then we're also going to be adding some maple syrup. The full link of the recipe and amount will be linked below, so don't worry about that yet. We're also adding some vanilla extract here, and I added some coconut oil. Alright, so now I just blended that up again so it's nice and smooth. Added in to a bowl, so it's a lot bigger to mix. I added in my oat flour till it's well combined. This color is gorgeous. I love just looking at it. Then I'm adding in some brown sugar. You can also use coconut sugar if you want to. Then some baking powder. This helps it rise. And then we're gonna give that a good mix. And now I'm just adding some salt here. I didn't really measure, just a little bit of a pinch or so. And then I'm adding in my cacao powder. This is really yummy, and I love this shot of it getting mixed in, just seeing the dark brown mixed with the bright beet pink color. It's gorgeous. So yeah, you're just gonna mix until it's all combined, and make sure to really stir. Okay, now I lined a baking tray with some parchment paper. I used a little bit of oil to let it stick in there so it wouldn't be rising up. And now I'm spreading in my batter. I also added some chocolate chips in here and then mixed them in. And then before putting it into the oven, I also topped it with some extra chocolate chips just so they look cute on top, and so it's extra chocolatey and it's really yummy. And we're gonna pop that into the oven at 350 degrees. Once we take it out, let it cool a little bit longer than I did. And then you can slice into squares or any shape or size that you want. For me, this is the most convenient size. Got about 16 brownies, and then yeah, have fun, eat them, enjoy. And this is kind of like a healthy dessert for Valentine's. So enjoy.